Hello and welcome to White Glove Reviews. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Lamy Vista fountain pen. And what I wanted to do when we're testing this out, because I've never tried this fountain pen before, it's brand new, I've never opened it. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to test it out with some ink. So what I did was I got a Lamy refill converter, well, a Lamy converter basically, and I'm going to be using Diamine Ultra Green, and what I wanted to do is I wanted to compare it with a TWSBI Eco, which is also a demonstrator. And so far this has probably been my favoritist fountain pen that I've been using so far, and I kind of like the demonstrator aspect to it. I really like the reservoir and the way you refill it and everything, and I wanted to compare it to a Lamy, and so I got a couple of different kinds of paper we can try. We'll try the Clairefontaine paper, we'll try it in a moleskin notebook with that kind of paper, we'll try just standard white printer paper, and we'll see how it works out. Now, one thing that I have learned from dealing with fountain pens and ink, and also living life with white gloves on, is that probably I do not want to do this with an unmarked pair of white gloves. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the powers of video, and I'm going to swap to a pair of gloves that I have tried, that I've used to do fountain pen and ink related stuff in the past. So, ta-da! And there we go. So I've swapped over to some nicely ink stained gloves, and now I can continue basically further ruining these gloves. So let me a teeny bit so I can get myself a little space to work, and we'll open up this pen and give it a shot. One thing I should point out, this is Wild Strawberry ink by Diamine, and my mom has watched some of my videos, and I was talking to her on the phone a while back, and she had to check and make sure that her child had not injured himself and cut himself while he was wearing his gloves, because it kind of does look a little bad. But it is indeed ink, so there's no need to worry. And to be fair to my mom, as I was growing up, I did occasionally maybe cut myself a little here and there. So, anyway. But it's nice to know that my mom watches some of my videos anyway. So, alright, let's open this up and take a look at it. Alright. So, this is the Lamy Vista, and it's a demonstrator like the Eco, it being transparent and all. And so let's open this thing up. We'll get rid of this little spacer thing that keeps you from, and we'll get rid of that. So what we need is we need the converter. And if you're interested in any of these, I'll include links in the description if you want to check any of these out. I'll include a link for the Lamy, and I'll also include a link for the TWSBI Eco if you want to check that out. Alright, so let's stick this thing in here, like so, and I'll twist this down and fill her up. Alright. What I'm going to do is I'm going to test these both with the exact same color ink, so we can hopefully get a better comparison. Let me see if I'm down in there far enough. Hopefully I am. Yeah, it looks like we're pumping up plenty of ink. Yeah, we're getting some ink. Alright. So, we got some ink in there. It didn't look like it quite got the massive amount of ink that the Eco holds. It doesn't look too bad. Alright, so let's screw this on. Now, the green got me already. I knew I was wise to switch to some gloves that had already seen battle. Alright, so it doesn't look too bad. One thing is that I've noticed is the Eco feels a little more solid in your hand than the Vista, but not bad. Alright, so let's try this out. So this is the Lamy Vista, and this is a fine point, and I'm using Diamine Ultra Green. Doesn't write too bad. It feels a teeny bit scratchy. Ooh. Feels a teeny bit scratchy on the paper, but all in all, not too bad. I think my filling of this one was a little messy. Alright, let's try this one. This one is the TWSBI Eco. And this is also a fine nib. I pretty much stuck mainly to fine nibs. I think I'm going to try a couple of the larger nibs, but I haven't quite delved into that yet. Alright. Both of them write pretty nicely. Not too bad. Let me zoom in a little bit so y'all can see. Alright. Let's see if that's close enough so y'all can see. Alright, I can notice there's a teeny bit of feathering here and there, and it's actually happening with both of them. So it doesn't seem like that's going to be, it's probably an issue with the ink and the paper more than anything else, would be my guess. And there's like a little feathering there, and there's some in there a little bit too, like around the R. So, let's try it with the Clairefontaine. And this is the Clairefontaine notebooks, or this is a Clairefontaine notebook. These are the Clairefontaine notebooks. And this is 90 GSM paper, and it's supposed to have a smoother coating, so it should work with fountain pens. So this one is the Lamy Vista. Fine. With Diamine Ultra Green. Okay. And next is going to be, oops, I lost it. The next one is going to be the TWSBI Eco, also fine, and Diamine Ultra Green. There we go. Alright, so taking a closer look at that, I don't really see any feathering at all on this paper, which speaks well of the Clairefontaine paper. Doesn't look too bad. The Lamy Vista feels a teeny bit scratchier than the Eco still, but not bad. So I mean, I like the look of the demonstrators, but so far still the TWSBI Eco is my favorite just because it doesn't use a converter. It has everything built in. The drawback, of course, is it's only a pen that you fill from that uses bottled ink, so you don't have the option of using a cartridge. But I really do. I've been impressed with the TWSBI Eco. But this one, it doesn't write bad. And they're both in the same price range. I think the Eco is like $31 and the Vista is like $25 or something. But $25 plus the converter puts it at like $31. So you're looking at pretty much the same price for these two pens. And if you're looking for, so far, if you're looking for a pen to use bottled ink with, this is the big winner. I like everything about this, and including the whole look of the ink reservoir. Really, just I like it. I can't explain it. I just happen to like that way it looks. And the whole thing with the converter, it kind of feels like it's sort of a, I don't know, it's a hack or a patch to fix something. I'm also thinking that when I first started out, I liked the ink cartridges, but since I've started trying bottled ink, I think I might be hooked, and I think I might stick to the pens that don't use converters. But the ones like the Vista, they at least do give you the option of using the cartridge if you want. Let's try this real quick with a moleskin, with the moleskin paper, and see how this works. I'm assuming we're going to see some pretty bad feathering with this one. Alright, so this is a Lamy Vista fine point and Diamine Ultra Green. And TWSBI Eco fine, Diamine Ultra. That's kind of surprising. Can y'all see that okay? It doesn't... There's actually... I don't really see hardly any feathering at all in that. And it actually looks like it's holding up a little bit better than the printer paper. And there's a little bit of bleed through, but you know, orange, pumpkin ink. Anyway, there's a little bit of bleed through there, but not much. Y'all can see a little bit. It actually worked better than I was expecting in the Moleskin journal. Anyway. What do y'all think? Lamy Vista or TWSBI Eco? You know, I was not super enthusiastic when it came to bottled inks until I started using bottled inks with a pen intended to use bottled inks. And wow, I kind of think I might be hooked on bottled inks now. I suspect other people who are into fountain pens will mark this as a sign of like an addiction moving to the next level. Anyway, oops. Don't bump your camera, by the way. Anyway, if there's something that you think I should check out, or if there's another kind of pen that I should take a look at it, let me know in the comments. And if you have a Lamy Vista or a TWSBI Eco or another really cool fountain pen, let me know what you think. And if you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And I hope y'all have an excellent day.